Right, hello. Welcome back. Another Beatle review, penultimate album. Technically the last as far as I see it, the 11th Beatle album, Abbey Road. Probably, along with Pepper, the most iconic cover. Something they've been trying to do since not Beatles for Sale, with the Beatles' second album, was have a cover where it had nothing but a picture. As you can see, it doesn't say Abbey Road on this cover, it doesn't say the Beatles on this cover. It's on the back instead. But yeah, this was the first album they ever put out where it was just a picture. And what an iconic picture of the Beatles this has become. Anyway, this album is the second last Beatles album to be released in September of '69, shooting up straight to number 1, and was Christmas number 1 in '69. Yeah, last album they recorded, but it's the second last one they released, so this consists of the last songs the Beatles recorded, but the following album was recorded before this one, but got released after it. But this is a much better album. Anyway, that's the back. Abbey Road. That woman there, when they took the picture, just said she wouldn't wait for them to finish taking it. She walked through the shot, and they left it in. Anyway, it's obviously named after the street. This one here, Abbey Road. I've been there. I've been on this crossing. Yeah, it was originally called Everest actually, but the reason why they changed it to Abbey Road was because they couldn't be bothered flying to Mount Everest, to take the picture for the cover. Anyway, we'll go through it track by track. So the album opens with Come Together, a Lennon McCartney song which John sings. Classic opening track, one of the most iconic Beatles songs. There's quite a few iconic songs in this album actually. Yeah, Come Together, really good opener. Yeah, just great bass line as well from Paul. But yeah, and great drumming from Ringo. But yeah, Come Together, great opener. After that we go into Something, George's first of 2 songs in this album, and what a classic this song is. Easily one of the greatest songs that the Beatles ever recorded. This. I think it's the second most covered Beatles song after Yesterday. This is a classic song, and he wrote it for Patty Harrison, his wife at the time, Patty Boyd. Just a great song. After that we've got Maxwell's Silver Hammer, what is referred to as Paul's granny music. Lennon McCartney song which Paul sings. Again, even Paul's granny music on this album is pretty good. And I quite like Maxwell's Silver Hammer. It's a story of a guy called Maxwell who goes around murdering everyone. Quite a dark song, but still, it's a bit upbeat. After that we've got Oh Darling, Lennon McCartney song which Paul sings. This is the song to me which proves that McCartney is the best singer out of the 4 of them. He couldn't sing like this anymore. This was him at his absolute peak, and John went around afterwards saying, oh, he should have sang it. It's a good song, but Paul sang it badly, and John thought he should have sung it, but that is wrong. He's pure wrong there. There was no way at that point John could have sung like that. That is a pure McCartney classic, Oh Darling. After that we've got Octopus's Garden, Ringo song, this one, and quite a good Ringo song actually. It's his second of 2 Beatles songs that he's wrote out of the entire Beatle catalogue. He only ever wrote 2 songs. This is the second one. The other one was on the White Album. Yeah, I quite like this song. Quite like it. After that we've got the closing song of side 1, I Want You, She's So Heavy. This one is not so much lyrically the most complex, it's more the sound for this song, the actual music. And yeah, I really like this song actually. I didn't used to like this song, but it's grown on me now. Yeah, I do think it's a great song. Anyway, then we have side 2, which opens with Here Comes the Sun. Probably easily the most iconic song on this album. George wrote it and sings it. Just features George, Paul and Ringo, this song. John isn't on it, he was recovering from a car crash at this time, as he also was with Maxwell's Silver Hammer. But yeah, Here Comes the Sun, it's a classic song. Then we have Because, Lennon McCartney song which John, Paul and George all sing lead on. The vocal performance on this is immense. The way the 3 of them harmonise together, it tends to be the sort of like a low, a mid and a high harmony. George normally sings the low, John sings the mid and Paul sings the high, and it just works perfectly. After that we have the start of the medley, which opens with You Never Give Me Your Money, Lennon-McCartney song which Paul sings, about Alan Klein, their crooked manager of the time, which John, George and Ringo thought was a god, and Paul absolutely despised him. And as history has proven, it was Paul who was right, as the Stones found out the hard way. But yeah, this song is an attack at him, as is, I think there's a couple of songs on this album actually. That song definitely is. I think it's one later on, I'll tell you when we get to it. After that we've got Sun King, which was originally called Here Comes the Sun King, but it got changed to just being Sun King, to avoid confusion with Here Comes the Sun. Lennon-McCartney song, which John sings. Yeah, it's quite a good one. Most of these songs now are just like unfinished ones that all got put together. These songs, they only work as part of the medley. They wouldn't work on their own. But yeah, Sun King, I like the Spanish in it, when they're singing Spanish. Then we got Mean Mr. Mustard, Lennon-McCartney song, which John sings. Yeah, nice song, Mean Mr. Mustard, big fan of it. Same thing with Polythene Pam, Lennon-McCartney song, which John sings. Great song, I think. Yeah, like Polythene Pam. Then we've got She Came In Through the Bathroom Window. Lennon-McCartney song, which Paul sings. I think this was a song that was inspired by an encounter in the Beatlemania days, and back in the earlier 60s, around about probably Hard Day's Night era, that era. When they were in a hotel, a fan came and climbed in through the bathroom window in Paul's hotel room. I think that's what inspired this song. But anyway, it's a good song. After that we've got Golden Slumbers, Lennon-McCartney song, which Paul sings. Classic song. Classic really. Seen him do it live. Yeah, big fan of this song. After that we've got Carry That Weight, a Lennon-McCartney song, which Paul technically sings, but the middle bit, but the actual chorus, all four Beatles sing it. I think this one's also an attack at Alan Klein. Possibly, maybe. I can't quite remember. Which, I know there's more than just You Never Give Me Your Money, but there is at least another one. There might be 3 songs on the album actually, but anyway, I know they're all Paul songs. But yeah, Carry That Weight, great song. It's kind of like an anthem. Like, it's one of them songs that you just know everyone should be singing in like a stadium. It's like Hey Jude, designed for live performances really. And then we have the closing, well, sort of the closing track, The End. Perfect song to close the album, The End. One of the few Beatles songs where we have a lead guitar solo from Paul, we have a lead guitar solo from John, and a lead guitar solo from George, and a drum solo from Ringo. And yeah, it's a great closing track, this, to go out on. And it's not listed on the back because it was a hidden track. After that we've got Her Majesty, which is like a 26-second song, I think it is. And it was originally, in the medley, supposed to sit between, was it Polythene Pam and Bathroom Window, or Mean Mr. Mustard and Polythene Pam? It was one of them two. It was really supposed to be in there, but it got left out, and instead they plonked it on at the end, which I'm not a big fan of, if I'm honest. I mean, I could live without it being on the album much, because it doesn't look as bad on here, but if you look at it digitally, on like an iPod or something, and possibly on the CD, I know it doesn't on the vinyl, but it lists Her Majesty after The End, and The End is just like the perfect song for the final, well, this, I think it was perhaps one of the last songs they recorded, just The End, for the last album the Beatles recorded, for their last song, and it to be called The End, but it's not, it's Her Majesty. But yeah, anyway, this album, for me, it's normally a battle between this album and Rubber Soul for third place. I always think Pepper and Revolver is a better album than this, but most of the time I put it in third place, but sometimes I feel Rubber Soul deserves it more. But anyway, it is a masterpiece, this album, honestly is. The last masterpiece they put out as a 4-piece, and the last time that they ever worked together as a 4-piece, this album. So yeah, without a shadow of a doubt, 10 out of 10. Classic album. So yeah, I'll see you next time for the one last Beatles studio album. Bye bye.